They say that when the world shifts beneath your feet and something within you stirs, restless, uncertain, aching for change, a figure may appear in the quiet woods while you are out walking. Not by chance, not by dream, but by ancient design. In the cool hush of the moss-clad glen, when the mist clings low and the first light fractures through the ancient oaks, the great stag awakens. Caelthorn. His antlers are crowned not merely with bone, but with the weight of stories, each branch a testament to seasons endured, choices made, and paths once wandered. They spiral skyward, shimmering faintly as if kissed by starlight, whispering of unseen realms and unrealized dreams. Caelthorn is no ordinary creature of hoof and horn. Crowned with moss and twilight, he walks not only through forest paths, but through hidden corridors of becoming, through the soul's thresholds. He is a sentinel of transformation, an omen of readiness, and they say, if you are lucky enough or brave enough to see him, your life is already beginning to change. Elders once told that to glimpse the stag, even for a heartbeat, was a rare boon, a sign that your life stood poised on the cusp of transformation. They said the stag appeared only to those whose hearts ached with restlessness, not of hurry, but of becoming, those whose unseen potential stirred like sap rising in the early spring. To see him was to be chosen. It meant that veils between your current self and the vastness of what you could become had thinned. It meant that new paths, long hidden, were quietly unfolding before you. It meant that your life was ready to shift. The bards whispered that those touched by the stag's gaze would soon find clarity in confusion, steadiness in uncertainty, and the quiet courage to step fully into their next shape. And today, in the quiet spaces of your mind, as you breathe and soften, the stag has come to guide you. Before you follow, make sure you are resting comfortably. Allow your body to relax fully into your seat or surface, feeling supported and at ease. When you are ready, gently close your eyes if you haven't done so. Begin to breathe deeply and steadily. Slow inhales and even slower exhales, letting each breath invite you deeper into stillness. With every breath, imagine tension melting from your body and your awareness softening, expanding gently like mist over a forest glade. Now you begin to walk, soft moss cradling your steps, damp earth rich and alive beneath your feet. Around you, the air is cool and laced with the green hush of the forest. ferns unfurl at the edges of the path, and high above the shafts of silver morning light pierce through the ancient branches. Caelthorn moves ahead of you, never hurried, never still for long. His hooves make no sound. He seems to glide, threading effortlessly through the trees, antlers catching fragments of dawn's gold and scattering them like stars. As you follow, the restlessness within you softens. That ache, the one has tugged at the edges of your awareness. The quiet sense that there is more for you to follow into begins to find form. You are not lost. You have never been lost. You have only been waiting to remember how to step forward. Caelthorn leads you to a clearing where moss glows emerald, and a single ancient yew tree stands sentinel. The air here is charged, thick with the scent of pine resin and something older, unnameable. He turns to face you. His gaze meets yours, deep, ancient, steady. Without words, he invites you to recognize the truth already within you. You are ready. You are ready to rise into the fullness of who you are becoming. You are ready to move with quiet confidence into your next chapter, untangling the roots that held you small. Slowly, Caelthorn bows his great antlered head. At his feet appears a small, luminous object. A fragment of antler, smoothed by time and wrapped delicately in golden moss. You kneel and lift it gently into your hands. As your fingers close around the talisman, a warm glow spreads through you, steady, ancient, and deeply grounding. This is a symbol of becoming, a quiet reminder of your readiness, your sovereignty, your grace and growth. Whenever you feel uncertain or restless again, you need only recall the feel of this talisman in your palm, and you will remember you are already becoming. As Caelthorn slowly turns and disappears into the emerald hush, you remain in the clearing, talisman warm in your palm. Though his form has faded, his presence lingers, steady, grounding, and deeply ancient. You sense that the journey is not over, rather, it has only just begun. In the quiet that follows, you are gently invited to reflect, not to force answers, but to allow clarity to rise like dawn light through the trees. Later you may wish to journal your thoughts, letting the following questions open the path ahead. These can be downloaded from your ritual practice kit. Number 1. What quiet potential within me is now ready to rise into the light? It could be a dream, skill, or truth you have long sensed but not yet fully stepped into. Number 2, what patterns or hesitations am I ready to lay down, like shedding old antlers? So think of what has served its season and can now be released to free your growth. And number 3, what small steady action can I take to honor my becoming? Ask yourself if there is a simple step that you can choose that affirms your readiness to move forward. Let your words flow freely, as though walking gently alongside the stag once more. No rush, no judgment, just quiet unfolding. Now slowly bring awareness back to your breath, noticing its steady rhythm like the wind weaving through ancient forest. Gently wiggle your fingers and toes, feeling the surface beneath you. Let your shoulders soften and your jaw release. When you are ready, take a deep, grounding breath and gently open your eyes. Thank you for wandering the forest path with me today. May the presence of Caelthorn linger in the hush between thoughts, in the stillness beneath your questions, in the quiet strength of your becoming. When your vision blurs or doubt returns, remember, the stag's gaze still watches over you. His energy is always here, waiting to meet you again. If this journey stirred something within you, there are more meditations in the Moss and Myth Sanctuary, where ancient lore whispers and stillness becomes sacred.